Yes, indeed. Welcome back to another edition of Liberty Lunch Break from Off the Wire. I am your host, Noello Lynn, aka the Cajun Libertarian. We're a very special live edition of this. I usually pre-record these the night before, but last night, as you can see, if you didn't join me in the AMA last night, you can go to my Facebook page and watch it. Turned out to be really awesome. I got a new microphone set up, so I just wanted to run an audio check. It turned into an absolutely excellent AMA session. And so you can go check that out, the Cajun Libertarian, on my Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter at the Cajun Libert1. And please like the show, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel at the Cajun Libertarian. Very soon here, I'm going to be streaming all these Liberty Lunch shows exclusively to the Facebook page and YouTube, and then exclusively to YouTube. So, Liberty Lunch Break from Off the Wire, the topic du jour. What is it? Idaho bill would criminalize giving mRNA products. Amazing. Wow. Not the route I would take, but let's get into it real quick. Remember, these shows usually air at noon Monday through Friday, and they're pre-recorded. They're somewhere between 2 and 10 minutes long, typically. Usually keep them lighthearted and fun. So let's talk about it. Two Republican Idaho lawmakers last week introduced a bill that would criminalize the administration of mRNA products across the state, co-sponsored by State Senator Tammy Nichols and Rep. Judy Boyle. House Bill 154 was introduced February 15th in the House Health and Welfare Committee and would ban all mRNA technology in the state. If passed, the Idaho State Code would be amended so that those administering the mRNA products to any person or mammal within the state would face misdemeanor charges. Quote, notwithstanding any other provision or law, a person may not provide or administer a vaccine developed using messenger ribonucleic acid technology for use in an individual or any other mammal in this state, end quote. The bill states, quote, a person who violates this section is guilty of a misdemeanor, end quote. Yeah, not the route I would take. Not the route I would take. I'll explain why. Let me wrap this up. Small article here. Although the bill itself doesn't specifically mention the COVID-19 vaccines, the local news station reported that during Nichols' presentation to the committee, she referred to the two COVID-19 mRNA vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna. The two vaccines are authorized by the FDA and supported by various public health agencies. However, Nichols raised safety and efficacy concerns, saying, quote, we have issues with the vaccine being fast-tracked, end quote. That is worded funny, USA. Oh, by the way, this is from USA Today. Word that better. Good God. All right. The bill has yet to be considered on the House floor, and as it still requires a hearing and vote by the committee. Right. So here's why I wouldn't do that. Number one, it doesn't do anything for the people that have suffered potential injuries in the past, right? You're not helping those people out whatsoever. And people that actually do want the products, they can just leave the state and go. So what are you going to do for these people? You're criminalizing it. It's not even just a ban. Like, they're criminalizing it. No, thank you. Hard pass on that. As much as I've spoken out against it, especially for young, healthy people, I do not like this. Number one, it gives nothing back to the people that may have potentially already been injured. Okay. Number two, it will do nothing for the people that will leave the state and then potentially become injured. Those are two very important aspects. Here's what I would do. Instead of criminalizing this, absolutely not. No way. Wouldn't even ban it, okay? Why don't you just make it to where people can sue these companies? That is what we should be doing. If you're injured and you can have it proven by a doctor that you were injured by a specific product, you should be able to sue them out of oblivion. Period. That's the answer, in my opinion, okay? Then people get compensated for their injuries, right? Future people will get compensated for their injuries, even the ones that choose to leave the state and go somewhere else and get the product. This is the answer. And it should alarm everybody as to why you can't sue these people. That's a government rule. That's a government policy. You can't sue Moderna and Pfizer. Not for this situation. And so if we really want to actually hold these people accountable, if we actually want to make progress in this arena, to me, that's the answer. Not criminalizing it or banning it. So with that being said, we'll leave it there. Like the show, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. It is climbing like crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I love this new microphone. It sounds absolutely amazing. You actually get to hear what I sound like. and I don't sound like I'm talking through a can. It's absolutely fantastic. Love it. All right. Anyway, like, share it, show, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget that every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 p.m. Central, I will be live with the very popular Off the Wire show. Tonight, we have an absolutely slam-packed show with some very informative topics, very, very, very solid information in regards to, World War III. So, going to be covering that in depth tonight. Hopefully, we can all learn something together because that's how I enjoy the shows that I watch. I want to watch stuff that informs me and educates me. And so, and is entertaining at the same time, right? So, tonight, 6 p.m. Central, live Off the Wire, World War III. And we'll leave it there. See you tonight.